Most people have made aloo paratha. Most people have also made it wrong at least once. The dough tears, the stuffing bursts out, the paratha turns hard instead of soft. And you don't even know at which step it went wrong. Today, Amma is going to fix all of that. Not with one method, not with two methods, but with three methods. One for everyone who already makes it, one for every beginner who has struggled, and one that creates something most people have never even tasted. A layered aloo paratha, Lachedar, flaky, perfect from the inside out. Watch closely, every step matters. Let us begin. We start where every paratha begins and where most people quietly go wrong, the dough. I'm using whole wheat flour. Look at the quality of that wheat flour, it's perfect. Now let me clean the surface first. I'll take 4 cups of whole wheat flour directly onto the platform. Make a well in the center. Now into the same measuring cup, add 1 cup of warm water, not hot, not cold, warm. To this, I'll add salt to taste and 1 teaspoon of pure desi ghee. I'll add 1 more cup of warm water. Now bring the dough together. Now watch. I'll add a little more sprinkle of water at a time. In total, for every 4 cups of whole wheat flour, Amma uses 2.5 cups of water. This is her first secret tip. This ratio. Too little water, your paratha will be stiff and cracked. Too much water, it will stick and tear. 2.5 cups of warm water for every 4 cups of flour. Remember this. Write it down if you need to. Now look at the dough before kneading. Rough, uneven, not ready. I will knead this 7 to 8 minutes using the bottom of my palm. Pushing forward and folding back technique. There is no shortcuts here. 7 to 8 minutes, no negotiation. Now watch. I'll stretch the dough, see how it pulls without tearing, see how smooth the surface has become. This is gluten forming. This is what gives your paratha its structure. I lightly coat my hand with oil, roll the dough into one smooth ball. Just look at this. I'm pressing it with my thumb. See how it goes completely and springs back. This is the texture you are looking for. Soft, pliable, alive. Now cover it with a damp cloth and let it rest for about 30 minutes. This rest is not optional. This is what separates a soft paratha from a hard one. Amma has boiled 4 to 5 medium potatoes, and here is where she does something different from most recipes. She does not mash the potatoes, she grates them. This is Amma's second secret tip. Grating, not mashing, gives you completely lump-free stuffing every single time, even if you are making this for the first time. No lump means paratha rolls without tearing. No lump means the stuffing distributes evenly. Grate, do not mash. Now to the grated aloo, let's add 1 teaspoon of jeera, that's cumin seeds, half a teaspoon of carom seeds, ajwain, salt to taste, 1 teaspoon of red chilli powder, adjust to your spice level, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, quarter teaspoon of garam masala powder, and a quarter teaspoon of black salt or kala namak. 4 to 5 green chilies finely chopped, 1 inch of ginger finely chopped, 1 tablespoon fresh coriander leaves finely chopped, 2 medium onions very finely chopped, Now give this a good mix with hands. Now let's add one ingredient most people forget. Quarter teaspoon of amchur powder, the dry mango powder. This gives the filling that slight sourness, that tang that makes you want one more bite. Now mix it in. Look at that texture. Dry, crumbly, holds together when pressed. This is exactly what you want. The dough has rested for 30 minutes. Look at it now. Softer, more relaxed, even more pliable. Now, she applies a little oil to her palm and divides the dough into equal balls. Each ball rolled between the palm, smooth, round, uniform. She covered these with a damp cloth. Separately, she rolls the aloo masala filling into balls of equal size. One dough ball per one masala ball. Preparation complete. All three methods. Let's begin. Now let's see how to make the traditional way. This is how most people make aloo paratha. Amma takes one dough ball, lightly oils her palm, flattens it into a small circle with her fingers. She places one masala ball directly in the center. Now she brings the edges of the dough up and over from all sides, pulling inward towards the top, sealing it completely like a little bundle, just like puran poli for those of you who have made it. This is a single layer stuffed ball, dough on the outside, filling sealed inside. She dips it lightly on the dry floor and now gently she rolls it with the rolling pin. The paratha should not be thin, slightly thick, even pressure, no rushing. She lifts it and show you the thickness. This is the benchmark. Now on to the hot tawa, always high flame. Now Amma places this paratha onto the hot tawa and she cooks 40 seconds on the first side. Then half a teaspoon of pure desi ghee, not oil, pure desi ghee, and flip. Another half a teaspoon of desi ghee on this side. Cook until golden spots appear. That's it. The traditional way, method 1 is done. Now let's see the method 2, the beginner's method. This one is for everyone who has ever had a stuffing burst through while rolling. 2 dough balls, 2 rolled chapati sheets, the same size. She rolls the first sheet, set it aside. She rolls the second sheet, same size. Now, she takes one masala ball and spread it evenly across the entire surface of the bottom sheet, corner to corner, edge to edge, even thickness throughout. She places the second chapati sheet directly on the top. Bottom sheet, aloo masala, top sheet, a perfect sandwich. Now, she uses her fingers to press along the entire border, sealing the 2 sheets together all the way around. Now, to the hot tawa, which is on high flame, Amma adds the paratha to the tawa and cooks for 30 to 40 seconds and adds half a teaspoon of desi ghee. Flip, another half a teaspoon of desi ghee. Now look, she presses gently with the spatula, tapping across the surface so the heat reaches all the way through. Look at those golden spots. This paratha will not burst. This paratha will not tear because the filling never had to fight the rolling process. That is the magic of Amma's experience. Now the method 2 is also done. Method 3, the Lachedar paratha method. This is Amma's third method and this one is something different. She takes one dough ball, rolls it into a large thin sheet just like a chapati. Onto this sheet, she spreads the aloo masala filling evenly across the entire surface. Now, watch her hands closely. From the top, she folds the sheet down to the center. From the bottom, she folds the sheet up to the center. She now has a long horizontal strip filling locked inside. From the right side, she rolls inward toward the left. A tight roll, even and firm. She now has a rolled log of layered dough and filling. This is where method 3 becomes different from everything else. She takes a knife, she cuts into the log from the top lengthwise down to the center. But she does not cut all the way through. At the far end, the dough remains connected. The two halves are still joined at one end. Now look carefully. She now opened these two halves outward, just like opening a book. The cut faces are now facing upward. You can see the layers filling inside. She presses it gently flat with her hands, add a dusting of dry flour on top, and rolls it out like a normal paratha. Every fold, every layer, every strip of masala is now pressed into a single sheet. This creates multiple flaky layers of dough and filling. Now to the hot tawa, drizzle some ghee which is on a high flame. Let's add this paratha to the tawa and cook for about 30 to 40 seconds on each side. Half a teaspoon of desi ghee on both sides. Gentle pressing to cook all the way through. Just look at this. Beautiful. This is Amma's Lachedar Aloo Paratha. Method 3 is also done. 3 methods, 1 dough secret, 1 filling secret, 3 techniques. Amma serves all these 3 with fresh cold yogurt, spicy pickle and thinly sized onion salad. This is not just a recipe. This is the paratha you will make when someone at home deserves your best effort. This is the paratha that tells people without saying a word that you know what you are doing in the kitchen. If you try any one of these 3 methods today, comment below and tell me which one did you make. The traditional way, the beginner's method, or the Lachedar way. I want to know. And if you are watching this from far from home, from a city where aloo paratha means a restaurant order, not something made fresh in the morning, make this. The smell of the ghee on the hot tawa, the sound of it sizzling, that is home. And that is the magic of Amma. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, share it with one person who needs to learn this, and please subscribe, because every Tuesday and Friday, Amma has one more secret waiting for you. Until we meet again in the next video, this is Deepaks Kshatriya signing off, and Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka, Namaskara.